Today, we're going to talk about Gonal-f pen first. Hi guys, I'm here today to show you some of the medications that we do for a fertility journey or IVF cycles. We're stimulating follicles. Each follicle is kind of like one oocyte. So you want to stimulate lots of follicles. And that's why it's called follicle-stimulating hormone and called FSH. And there are two of them. One's Gonal-f pen and one's follicle-stim. This is the Gonal-f pen. With the Gonal-f pen, I'm going to show you how to dial, how to prime a needle. I'm going to give you some tricks. I'm going to give you some skills. And hopefully we can share some knowledge together today. Now it is to the Gonal-f pen. And each Gonal-f pen, there's medications on the tip of this pen. And on there, there's units of how much you have. And usually the units ranges between 75 all the way to 450, depending on your doctor, your ovaries, and stimulation, your protocol. It may be a little bit different. And I know they're very expensive, hard to get because they usually cannot be get any local pharmacy. They have to go from specialty pharmacy. So you need to store it and put it in a safe place called the refrigerator. Not freezer, refrigerator. Okay, now we're going to talk about the needles. Sometimes some of our patients is very scared using them. They always give me that face. Is it needles again, Dr. Luk? And I say yes, but not be scared because I'm going to show you the needle. It is a 29 gauge needle. It's called a baby needle. I don't know if you have any family members or older adults who are diabetics, but when they were little kids, they have to inject insulin. Back in the old times, they don't have insulin pumps. So even kids are trying to inject insulin to themselves. They use this kind of gauges of needles. And I know this is always the scary part for our patients because they're like, oh my God, I'm going to stab myself. I'm going to cut myself. Actually, the needle is delivered in a very safe container. It is in a plastic cap. So you cannot poke yourself with this needle, see? It's very safe. You cannot do it. And some people are a little bit scared, but basically poking the fat layer and inject some fluid there. That's all it is. Before you attach it, you always also want to clean the top of the pen because you don't want bacteria being injected, so you always wipe it. And then now we're going to inject, we're going to put this cap attached to a pen by screwing it clockwise. Okay, so now I'm going to take this off. And then there's a protective cap. Again, don't be scared. You're not hurting yourself or anything. It's just a cap, but there's a needle. So now you're going to take off the needle. If this is the first time using, we're going to prime this pen first. You need to dial. So when you prime the pen, please don't prime 300. You can prime it with 12.5 units so you don't waste too much medications. Inject a little bit to see the drops coming out so you understand how to press it. Then we're going to dial this 150, which is right here. Now have a pen that is ready to be used. And then we're going to clean the surface after, think of that this is your belly. And then we're going to put this into the belly. And then we want to press it down. Slowly dropped in the pen. And after it's dropped, then we take it back out. And you're done with the 150. Usually this is a mistake from our patients where they're pressing it too light on this button because they're so scared to hurt themselves. But you have to press hard on this button and stabilize the belly. And you press hard on the button, but not pushing into your body. Make sense? Once you take it out, you need to cap it back, counterclockwise, and screwing back. And boom, this is the pen. And that is the used needle. Dispose this needle. And now where do you put it? Do I put it in a regular garbage bin? No, because there's still an open needle. So what do you do to protect your garbage man or people who dispose of garbage or your family members? So then you would either put it in a plastic bottle, like the milk bottles, anything that's hard, or then yes, we have a biohazard bin that the pharmacy usually will give it to you along with the medications. Then you drop it in there. After the whole IVF treatment, you can dispose it. I hope you find this video very useful. It was a pleasure sharing this information with you. I'm so excited to looking forward to share more videos in the future. Bye bye.